My mom called 3 weeks before my wedding and said, "We're going to your brother's wedding." She called mine your little event, like it was optional. A few weeks later, my father-in-law stood up at my reception and introduced himself in a way that made my brother's career collapse. Ethan had been the son in our house. I was the background noise. One Christmas, I begged for a big Lego space station. I got hand-me-down clothes. Ethan got the Lego set, dumped the pieces, and got bored fast. I built it alone after midnight, and he claimed it in the morning. By senior year, I was valedictorian with an out-of-state scholarship. I ran home waving the letter like it was freedom. My dad barely glanced up and asked, "How much does it cost?" When I said I'd cover the rest, he snapped, "We're not paying for your pipe dream." My mom folded my letter and said, "That college fund is for Ethan." I packed a bag and left that night. Years later, I met Clara, and she treated me like I mattered. She proposed first. She slid a beautiful watch onto my wrist and said, "I'm choosing you." Her parents hugged me, fed me, and actually listened. Her dad, Mr. Harrison, looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You're a self-made man, I respect that." Then came the meet the parents dinner. My family arrived late, loud, and hungry. Ethan slapped my back and joked, "Nice place your girl paying?" My dad complained, my mom counted the cost, and nobody made eye contact with Clara's parents. Then Ethan dragged in a gorgeous woman and announced, "This is Sophia, actually my fiancé, proposed today." My parents acted like they'd won the lottery. 3 days later, Ethan called again, all fake cheer. "We got a cancellation," he said. October 14th, my wedding date. He laughed and asked, "You don't mind, right?" Before I could breathe, my mom called to confirm the knife. "We'll be at Ethan's wedding," she said. "He's the firstborn. We'll try to pop by your little event after." Clara didn't cry. She smiled like something dangerous clicked into place. We stopped answering my family and planned in silence. Mr. Harrison pulled strings and booked the Street Regis ballroom. We mailed my family an invitation anyway, just time and location. They RSVP'd no with a note, "Busy at a real wedding." October 14th, we did a small ceremony and saved the spectacle. By 7 p.m., the ballroom was packed and humming. At 7:15, our planner murmured, "They're here." My parents walked in looking confident, then confused. Ethan and Sophia froze under the chandeliers, blinking at the room. Then they started walking toward me, step by step. My mom's smile kept slipping, then snapping back on. My dad's face reddened as he scanned the guest list. Sophia's eyes darted, hunting for something she understood. Ethan leaned in and growled, "What is this supposed to be?" I said, "My reception," and kept smiling anyway. Then the band leader tapped the microphone once, twice. The room quieted like someone lowered a giant volume knob. Mr. Harrison stepped onto the stage and lifted his glass. The band leader said, "Chairman and CEO of H&H Financial." Then he said, "Please welcome Mr. Robert Harrison." Ethan's grin vanished, like someone erased it mid-frame. His jaw slackened, and his throat bobbed, swallowing nothing. His hands started shaking, fast, small, and uncontrollable. Sophia made a tiny sound, like air leaving a balloon. My dad blinked hard, like the lights were too bright. My mom stared at the stage, mouth open, eyes wet. Mr. Harrison looked straight at me and spoke evenly. "There is nothing I respect more than a self-made man." The room applauded, and Ethan stood there, dying quietly. Because H&H was Ethan's whole world. He'd been chasing a promotion tied to a merger with them. Now the CEO was my family. Ethan spun toward Sophia and hissed, "You said he was nobody." Sophia snapped back, "You said you had connections. You lied." Security slid in, calm and firm, and walked them out. My parents cornered me in the lobby, suddenly soft and shaking. My dad tried. We had no idea who they were. I stepped back and said, "You didn't care who I was." They asked what to do now. I told them go enjoy Ethan's wedding, and walked away. A month later, my uncle told me Ethan got fired after that scene. Sophia dumped him the next day. My parents had taken out another mortgage to fund Ethan's real wedding, and it crushed them. A year later, my mom called from a new number and asked me to save them. She even said, "Can you ask your father-in-law to help Ethan?" I let the silence sit there. Then I said, "No." I blocked the number and went back to my life.